live.
Wow. It came up on us very quickly, did it not, Shay?
Definitely did.
Welcome to the Destiny Hour from a chilly Johannesburg. And we don't know what happened. The weather just got stolen, didn't it? The sun got stolen. Anyway, it's the Destiny Hour with Paul, inviting your questions on anything in this life. On Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Post-it notes. I'm a full-time psychic, guidance counselor, and healer. I'd like to send a shout out to an Irish friend that I had the pleasure of reading today. Anne, hope you're doing well. I hope our conversation made sense, even though the line was disrupted. But I hope the message came through. I'd also like to send a shout out to a very special friend in Chicago. Hope you're doing well. And if you are watching, it's very nice to see you. I'd like to send a shout out to Shay. Hello. How are you, my daughter?
I'm okay, Paul. How are you?
Okay, is it time to rev up the engines? Hold on a minute, let me take a breath. Hold on. On your marks. Okay, shoot.
Question from Jonathan A. Hello, Paul. Good to see you. I have a question about my parents. They aren't together and are married to the wrong people. My question is, will my parents find their way back to each other again?
That's a hope, Jonathan. It's a nice idea. No, they're not going to. It's a lovely thought, though. And I think there both probably is a little bit of regret in the decisions they've made. But it's a pipe dream, Jonathan, but it's a lovely thought anyway.
Aries Gurley asking, hi Paul, please can you tell me how the Gemini guy will accept me when I tell him I am a virgin in my late 20s? I don't know if this will be a turn off. Thank you.
Oh, come on, Aries girl. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so do not ever think that is a bad thing or a turn off. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, and it's very rare. Okay, you've just got to be sure that you want to give that away to him. So you need to be sure about that, my sweetheart. It's a beautiful thing. It's not a turn off at all. So get that out of your head, please.
Okay, we've got a lot of questions to go through already. So just quickly moving on to Facebook. We are taking a question from Boderick Brittany, and I believe she asks, I have been having major anxiety. Can you tell me what's going on?
Anxiety is spiritually, or you can treat it with chemicals. I would be more inclined to treat it with chemicals. I think this is all due to work pressure, if that is your question. But you need to get to the doctor quickly.
Okay, taking a question from Instagram from Nurse477.
477, not 474.
They say, hi Paul, will my son find his love anytime soon?
Well, Nurse It's not this year. Just to answer you, Nurse Mama, I don't think it's this year. I think possibly next year, the first quarter of next year. So in actual fact, we're about a year away, Nurse Mama. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with your son, okay? He's perfectly normal. He's perfectly normal.
Next question from Angel McLean. Hello, Paul and Shay.
Hello, sweetie.
I hope you're both well. I can't get what Stephen said in his Snapchat story on Monday out of my head. Was what he said directed towards me? I promise this is the last question about him for a bit.
What? Angel McLean. Hi, sweetheart. I'm not quite sure what he said on Monday. Read that question again, please.
Okay. I can't get what Stephen said in his Snapchat story on Monday out of my head. Was what he said directed toward me?
No. Acting out of temper and foolishness. Okay, he wasn't thinking, so you can't take it personally. Okay, Angel, you can't. Got caught with his pants down, so he acted not in the best way.
Okay, Stephanie Lee. Hello, Paul and Shay.
What's the chances of that? These two people are friends. What are the chances?
Stephanie says, hello, Paul and Shay. Light and love to you sent your way. So we sent Rob a picture of a drawing he liked.
Yes.
And he liked it. So he asked me how I felt about him. And I went and spilled my heart out.
Baby, sorry, I'm interrupting. Okay, I'm listening.
He has seen a part of my message, but not the last few. How's he feeling?
Stephanie Lee, you're supposed to be cool. Hold back, poker face. You don't do that. Got to be a bit mysterious. Like me. Little bit. Oh, anyway, sorry. Stephanie Lee, he likes what he saw. It's passion, okay? And what is going to steal the day is the picture. That's what he's going to remember. He's not going to remember your words. It's the picture. It's the thought. It's the love. The attention. So as you New Yorkers say, forget about it. You're fine. Dignity still intact. Love to New York.
Brianna saying, hope all is well.
I don't know, Brianna.
She says, my niece and I both suffer from bipolar. I recently spoke to her and I was so upset how her parents act, like we want to be this way.
Terrible condition to have bipolar. It's terrible. A lot of people are just saying, when they get into a mood that they're bipolar. So it's been very, very generalized. But true bipolar is an absolute terrible affliction. Okay. Does she know she's loved? Yes. Does she know she has something in common with you? Yes. Does she know that you will be beside her? Absolutely. So out of this you can find strength in her and her in you. Never mind the parents. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay.
Okay, quickly moving on to YouTube because we've got a lot to get through. Next question is from Only Gaming.
Only
Gaming.
Oh, only.
Yeah. Hello, Paul and Shay. Hope you're doing good. Is my ex-boyfriend planning on proposing to me?
Your ex-boyfriend planning on proposing. But he's an ex. He's just... well... I don't know why you said that. Firstly, you said ex. Why would an ex propose? That's my big conflict. But the funny thing is, June is very significant in... I don't want to say propose, but maybe a start of the relationship again. All right, but that's a difficult question you've said to me. My ex and propose. It's conflict, babe. Shay, I'm waiting for you. Here I am over here. Yoo-hoo!
Next question from Alexis Alexi.
Yeah.
Let's both of you be blessed. Hope you're feeling better. My mediumship has been affected. I don't know if it's because I have bad magic on me, if I'm sick, or if God is mad. Please advise.
Oh, wow. Okay. Alexi. Magic. Somebody's done something to you. The past 9 has come up. I don't want to say 9 days, but perhaps 9 weeks. You've upset somebody. It's black magic on you. You need a cleansing, babe. You can't do it yourself. So get to church or get to somebody you trust. And do all the things that you can do, but do not send it back. You just need to be cleansed and ask for protection. God isn't mad at you. You're mad at him. Difference. Big difference. Okay, you need cleansing, my baby. You're okay. You're okay.
Diva Bama asking, hi Paul, good afternoon. I'd like to know if I'm in the right spiritual path with the religion I choose. Should I go to the Barakal or the Atipo? What's the better place for me? Where can I develop myself? Thanks.
The first one is?
Barakal or Barakal?
Yeah.
Second one is Atipo.
Both are good for you. Okay. I have a feeling you'll go for the first one, the Baraka. What he does, it's good. It's good because, this world is a bit tired at times. So we need some hope. Divine intervention. The first one. Why are you smiling, Shay? That's a rarity.
No, Krista saying, Krista just says, it's hard to hear you, Shay. I'm like, I'm on the other side of the room.
Oh, they can't hear you?
Yeah.
Well, speak up.
Okay, the next question is from...
No, shout!
The next question is from Red. Hello, Paul and Shay, how are you doing? My best friend is talking to a guy named Sahil. Is he good for her? I don't want her to get hurt.
Sahil. You should speak up, Shay. Is he good for her? He's good for now. But nothing's going to come of it, Red. Okay? I think he's somewhere else in the world. So I'm not too happy with his intention. Okay, so whether he's looking for a green card, bank card. I'm trying to think of other cards, I can't think. But you know what I mean? I don't know if his intentions are pure. Shay, please shout another question for us.
We're taking the next question from Tapasleen. Hello, Paul and Shay. Hope you are in good spirits. Since I have PCOD, wanted to ask, Will I have any complications in having a baby?
Not. No, you won't. The only complications are here and here, because you don't believe. So believe and stop thinking. And enjoy the love-making process. How about that? No, we can't enjoy the love-making process because, you know, it's too serious. Have some fun. Pretty soon it's all over. Right? And you can't have fun, so please have some fun and stop thinking. You're going to be fine. It's the sexy time. No, Pepsi time.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Shay? Are you with us today or?
I have to manage 6 streams at once.
6? Okay.
So.
I'll get your sister in as well to help.
So, just want people on Instagram to wait because we've got a lot of questions to go through. So please wait, guys. We will get to you shortly.
Okay, we're going to answer everybody. So if you can be a bit patient, that'd be nice. If you're not going to be patient, well.
And friendly reminder, don't swear, please.
Who's swearing?
Just somebody saying, asking a question, but they used a swear word in it.
All right. Boy or girl?
I don't know.
Yeah, listen to me. Is it on Instagram?
It's in general.
Okay, listen to me. If you're going to swear on here, I'll start swearing. And you're not going to like it because I can swear better than you. And mine is sore. It stings. So if you're going to show lack of respect, be very, very careful. I warn you. There's an eye thing, and there was I think we said an ear thing.
A neck thing as well.
It was a neck thing, yeah, I got that. It went over the one eye, I still remember, and it's affected your hearing and your balance. Lovey, the answer is you're going to be fine. There is a little bit of, I want to say therapy, but that's wrong. A little bit of training to do, okay? There's nothing going to stop you from getting back into what you think you've lost, okay? It's put on pause. That's what I want to say. It's on pause. It's on hold. Okay, but I almost want to say you're shell-shocked, but you're going to recover. I promise you.
Next question is from Selena. Hello, Paul. I'm still super concerned about my sister Yvette. Her and Richard are acting impulsive.
Yeah.
Will he be the reason she loses her freedom and children?
Probably. We can, Selena, we can blame Richard. Okay, but it's not him. It's her lifestyle. Okay, and they sniffing stuff. I've got them sniffing. Some stuff is going up their nose. That's what's coming through. Look, if one of them get caught, but I can see we can't blame Richard, but maybe it's Bonnie and Clyde sort of situation. Maybe he is one of the reasons they get noticed. But she's a naughty girl herself. So, I mean, whose fault is it, Bonnie or Clyde's? You know what I mean, Selena?
Monica D asking, I hope you're feeling better.
Depends what the question is, Monica D.
She says, could time for me to file for divorce?
The next 8 weeks. So, that's what I'm going to say to you. The next 8 weeks. So, I guess when courts open in your part of the world, here they're kind of opening. We're not quite sure what, but about 8 weeks. I'm very strong on that.
Okay, next question is from Daria.
Hello, sweetie.
She says, "Hello, Paul. I've been waiting to catch you live. I've been in a slump for a little while now, and I wanted to know when will things start picking up for me?"
That's a good question. You have got about another week to go. That's all. And I'm going to blame it on the moon. Can I do that? And you'll know what I mean. And the planet's doing this and that. Okay, about another week. So, next Thursday, you're going to be in a better space. Thank you. Thank God. The hour for everybody, not the Maria show. So we kind of stick to questions. You're looking for love, right? If that's what I'm to pick up, and looks like love will happen for you, perhaps in August.
Next question from AP. "Hello, Paul and Shay. Hope you're both well. Do you feel RN and I will connect again, or is it over? Thank you once again."
There is an attempt at reconnection in June. All right. Depends on how you guys play it from that point. But I think a lot of trust has disappeared. So it's how you handle the next meeting that decides whether you want to go forward with it. Shay, please shout another question.
Next question is from John Phil, Phill. "Hey Paul, how are you today? So my mother has an eye issue, which is a genetic problem. Do you think me or my brother could have this eye disease as well? My vision is getting a bit blurrier these days."
I think you will have an eye issue. Yes, I do. So what it's going to result in is perhaps corrective lenses, perhaps surgery. But it's not going to be as severe as your mum's. Okay? So any kind of herbal diet-related things I want in your system. Do you know what I mean? So I need you to get to a herbalist and ask if there's any kind of herbs or spices that can help with eye issues. And I believe there is. So it's not going to be as severe, John. It's more manageable. Okay.
A little bit more clarification on Leslie's end about her, you said therapy. she's just asked.
Oh.
They're just asking, do you mean physical, antidepressant, physical or medicine, that sort of thing?
Oh, okay. No, I don't. Let any. You need to practice reading again, okay? As an exercise rather than as anything else. Read for pleasure. It's going to come back to you. It's a bit like riding a bicycle, okay? So you're going to be a bit wobbly when you get back on the bicycle, but it comes back to you. And the rest of this year, I want you to do a little bit of reading. I mean, most of us could do with more reading instead of reading the phones and what have you. So it's good for you. So a little bit every day, with no pressure on. That's what I want. I want to your eyes and your reading.
Well, and Shay, how are you doing? My ex called me today, but I couldn't answer. Is he going to ask me out again?
Yeah, I think so. I think so, Tamina. I think it's a good phone call.
New viewer called Whitstick asking, hello.
Hello.
Going through puberty, how tall do you think I'll end up? Currently 5'9" at 15.
So, what's your problem? My best mate at school, what's his name? Whitstick.
Yeah.
Okay. My best mate at school was a shorty, right? Scotsman. Okay. And also same age when I met him, 15. Do you know what he did? He had the most incredible sense of humor, and he could bring the biggest guy down with his humor. Okay, and it made him even funnier because he eventually grew up to be 6 foot. Okay, he was a late bloomer. So do not think, and 5'9" isn't small. Okay, it isn't short. You are going to be. You've still got 10 months of growing to do. Okay, and you've got another 4 inches. What does that give you? 9 plus the 4.
Yeah, 5'13", I think.
6. You're going to be 6 foot at least.
Okay, next question.
I hope that helps you.
Next question is from Geeti. Hello, Paul. I'm on a spiritual path and wish to shift into a spiritual university. Am I heading in the right direction, please? And when will I be shifting?
I thought you were going to a monastery last. You know, now you want to go to a spiritual university. Geeti, do you really know what you want, sweetheart? That is my thing. You know, I'd wish you just go to temple and pray on this. Do you know that? Because it's such a, you know, you want to walk a spiritual path, but I fear you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You're doing it to run away rather than anything else. So why don't you just go to temple first and figure yourself out before you commit to a monastery, etc. Okay? You've got to, you know, I almost want to say that you've got to be kind of spiritual before you go on a spiritual journey. Do you see what I'm saying? And I don't think you are. And that's the danger.
Tanisha asking, hello, how are you?
I don't know, Tanisha. Do you really want to know how I am?
Is my ex positive towards me?
What? My ex positive. He's an ex, right? Are you positive to him? How's that for a question? No, he's not. And you know it. Bet she is. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Gonna scratch her eyes out? Yes, she is. Of course she is. Most people gossip. Don't you know that? I bet you the Pope gossips as well. See? The thing is, you need to grow up. Because everybody gossips.
Next question from Tim. Oh, excuse me. From Timbakile. Hi, Paul.
I hope she's better. Are you better, sister? I hope so.
She says, hi, Paul. I'm thinking of trading in my car for a bigger and more beautiful one, but I don't have a house. Is this wise? I just need something to replace my love life.
Oh, sweetheart. Can you... Get yourself a car in the next 4 weeks. I don't think it's going to be 4 days. Okay? Get a car. It's going to make you happy. Because the love is coming back. And I've got a feeling, Tembekile, that there's going to be... You might even get kissy before the car. Just saying. That's my feeling. Get the car, sweetheart, please.
Excuse me?
It's your excuse, Shay. But if you're going to burp so loud on camera, please, can you... okay, sorry.
Gudu asking, hello Paul and Shay, how are you doing?
Here we go.
He did not respond to me the way he does. Does this mean he's interested? He's not interested, or am I overthinking?
You're overthinking. You should know that. You're overthinking. All right? Calm the hell down. For goodness sake. You scare people off. Do you know that? But nobody wants that. Be cool. And give him time to... Just give him time. He'll call. You see, making me nervous now. And I didn't even have Pepsi. Time yet. Wait. I'm coming. I'm ready.
The burger.
Pardon?
The burger.
The burger?
Yeah.
All right.
Asks,
Hope this isn't cheesy.
do you see any health issues in me or black magic going on in my body? My left side has, feels like a bit of tingling.
There could be, but that isn't because, that's the tingling isn't, that's because you're unfit. So I don't know if lockdown has been a little bit lazy for you. But you know, when black magic, you know, we've got to think of that. That isn't black magic. That, okay, just to that arm story. So if that's what you're basing the black magic on, it's no. That is because I think you've put on some weight. All right, so you need to exercise. That arm is not black magic.
Moving on to Facebook quickly, and then back to Instagram, and then YouTube. Krista May asks, I have a similar question to a previous one. When would be a good time for me to file for divorce?
Okay. You've decided that, Krista. Okay. July, Krista, provided the courts are open or accepting cases, we're not quite sure, but July, and probably going to be granted in September.
Carly asking, hi Paul and Shay, I'm wondering if my boyfriend and I will be reunited soon.
Haven't we answered this before? Carly? I think we have. I think you will be reunited, possibly in 3 weeks' time. Okay, we have answered that before. Double checking now. Don't do that anymore.
Okay, there's just a lot. I want to burn through YouTube quickly before we get back to
Burn,
this.
baby, burn. Sorry, but we're making you work, Shay.
Just a lot of people. Ingrid asking, hello Paul and Shay.
Mm-hmm.
What does my biological father think about me? We don't see each other so much. We don't know each other so much. Thank you so much.
Well, it's a tough one, Ingrid. If truth be known, I think there's an embarrassment factor from your biological father, and I don't think he knows how to handle his daughter, or even if he could call you his daughter. There's too many red flags regarding this guy. I personally think sometimes you're better off without trying to pursue that relationship, because I don't think he knows how to handle it, quite frankly, Ingrid, sadly.
All friends asking, hello Paul and Shay, hope you're well. Today I'd like to know one of my friends who's been flirting with me a lot lately. I'd like to know his intentions.
Well, can we say that on air?
Not without getting a copyright strike.
What is his intentions? He wants some of that love you got. Should you do it? That's up to you. But you have awoken his love. That's it. It's up to you, Alphonse.
Gaurav Sharma asking, hi sir.
Hello.
What major changes are coming my way, and blessings to you?
What major changes? Gaurav, I don't know if you are putting out major changes yourself, or you're just waiting for something to happen. That's the thing. Strength. So, money's coming. Shake it out, breakhead.
Kira asking, good evening Paul and Shay. Can you please tell me when I will be settling abroad?
Oh, okay. I've had enough of this country. I want to settle abroad, and that's it. And the only person that can tell me is Paul and Shay. Right, Kira, let's tell you. When you will be settling abroad is in four months. Going 4 months, Kira. What's that? Could be September, could be August. 4. And go.
Okay, next question is from Giselle, asking Paul, I hope you're okay. Please could you see if Charles and I are going to get into a serious relationship, like living together and having a future?
You can, but you've got to change your tune, Giselle. You're a little bit too much at the moment, a little bit too forceful. And I'm trying to say that with respect. Okay, you need to calm way down. I just don't think you're much fun to be with right now. So change your outlook a little bit, soften the attitude, and be nice. It has every chance of being a relationship, but you must soften your approach, please. Okay.
Minsha Khan asking, hello Paul and Shay, how are you doing today? I lost my mom 2 years ago and my aunt is so rude to us sometimes. I don't want to tell too much about it to my dad, as I don't want to create any more mess. What are her true intentions?
You remind her of her sister. You remind her, and she's actually still grieving, but she's just got a funny way of showing it. What I would do is stop taking her so seriously and stop giving her all the attention that you currently have. Okay? Stop taking her so seriously. It's your mum. Okay? And that's more important than the loss of her sister, as far as I'm concerned. So she needs to show some respect. Okay, so withdraw or pull away, please.
Hillary asking, hello guys, is the Aquarius I'm involved with willing to fix my vehicle for his own personal reasons? He does not yet have transportation.
Hillary? He needs a few, I don't know where you're from. Are you from England? Is she from England? He needs a few pounds in order for this to happen, and it's quite a few pounds. I don't know if he's got the money. That's my problem. I don't know if he's got the money, Hillary, sadly.
Tanya asking, hello Paul and Shay, hope you're well. These lives help me a lot. Is my boyfriend thinking of getting married to me?
What's her name?
Tanu.
Tanu. These lives help you a lot. Oh, okay.
Live streams.
Okay, and her boyfriend, what's the dude's name?
No, just boyfriend.
And what's the question?
Is he gonna marry her?
I think there's a good chance of that, but you stop putting pressure on him, please. Stop. He knows that you want to get married, so you just stop the pressure, please. Okay? There's every chance that he wants to marry you, yes. But stop going on about it, please. My ears are aching. Know what I mean?
Just Karan asking, hey there, would it be beneficial for me to go with my father's brother's business, or should I go abroad?
It's your uncle. Do I go with my uncle or do I leave the country? Okay. You should work with your uncle, make as much money as you can, and then in 18 months' time, go overseas. Thank you.
Okay, last question from Facebook, from YouTube, and then moving on to Facebook. Papu asking, let me see, whether Amrita is romantically fantasizing or enthusiastic to be in a relationship with me, and if I will be able to get through all my official hurdles. Will AS manipulate me?
What are you talking about? Can you ask a straightforward question, please, Papu? There's more curves than a Playboy model. One question, keep it straight.
Okay, moving on to Facebook. Question from Sarah. Sarah says, hi Paul and Shay, how are you? Do you see me living abroad in the future?
This is a simple question, Sarah. Thank you. It's so refreshing to hear a simple question. Yes, I do. In the future, it could be next year, eh? Could be next year. Only thing stopping you is love. So if Richard Gere, George Clooney or Brad Pitt come along, that's the thing that's going to upset it.
Next question is from Ritika, saying, hi, what's going on with my boyfriend? Why is he pushing me away?
Why is he pushing you away? It's not nice. He wants a bit of space, quite frankly. He's got some issues going on, and some pressures, and he wants to handle it himself. It's a man thing, okay? And it's, give him space. If somebody asks for space, give it to them. Do not, I need space. And then somebody says, why do you need space? You're not getting it. You're not listening. Give him space. He still likes you. Okay? Give him space.
Alright, need to clear through Instagram. Sukmani asking, hey, will he contact me this week?
Who?
Sukmani.
Will he contact you this week? Why? What is so important about this week? Huh? Three days. Okay? Does that make you feel better? Or does that make you feel worse? Because for 3 days now you'll be running around with the phone.
Next question from Shivani. Hello Paul and Shay, hope you are good. I'd like to know about my health and my eyes, thank you.
Your eyes? Well, I think you're under pressure. I think you can't see clearly because you're not thinking clearly. And you're not thinking clearly because you're too anxious and depressed. So it's affecting your eyes. That's what I think. And it's a nervous condition. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Okay, it's in your head.
My thing asking, when do you think I'll get into a relationship? I think I had plenty of opportunities that I missed.
My thing. Your thing. It's nice, eh? When you get over the heartache of the lost opportunities and you get out there and stop being such, I don't know, you've got a funny attitude going on. Really have. You've got to change that attitude, but September with an attitude adjustment, please.
Asking, will I get married to the one I love?
I hope so. Yeah. 7 or 8 months, you should do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, Fierce asking, hello Paul, I'm curious as to why my mother had a different personality with me.
That's the problem.
Okay, Papa clarified the question. Is Rita romantically fantasizing to be in a relationship with me? Will she cheat on me if I approach her?
Is this girl fantasizing about you? Is that what you said? My goodness. And then you're saying, will she cheat? Doesn't sound good, does it, Papu? When you put it like that. I think you just need to get laid, to be honest with you. That's what I think. I think your hormones are going crazy. Is she fantasizing about you? Yes, you're the most beautiful person she's ever thought about. And yeah.
Okay. Right, next question is from, let's see. V Supine.
Pardon?
V Supine. Asking, do you think I'll live abroad? I absolutely love my country I live in, but I don't know the future. So what do you think?
Why are you looking abroad? I love my boyfriend, but I'm not sure if I'll stay with him. My goodness. Stick to your guns, please. Stick to your guns. If you love something, then you love something. Right? And if you love your country, then make it your home.
April Girl asking, hey Paul, can you tell me what my manager JK thinks about my work and capabilities?
He likes your passion. You just got to be careful about handling pressure. That may be a little weakness of yours. Just be aware of that, but he likes your passion. Okay. April.
Next question from, getting a lot of thank yous. Atina asking, do you see things changing for me soon at home in my caregiver position? I have been caring for my 87-year-old father-in-law who suffers from dementia, and it's taking a huge toll on myself.
I'll bet it is, Tina. God bless you, sweetheart. Anybody that looks after somebody with dementia, I salute. My goodness. You're going to get your wish, because after September, I think he's going to be in critical condition. Okay? There's not too much longer to go in that department. Now, I'm saying that not to wish him dead. I'm saying that to wish you life, because life goes on beyond this. So about September, sweetheart, I think you're going to be released from this enormous responsibility you have. I've seen people with dementia and dealt with them, and it's a terrible, terrible, terrible affliction. So I wish you peace and I worked with my dad a few years ago. Taking over the business. Yeah, I do. But you have got to, I want to say, show a little bit more enthusiasm rather than a God-given right. Give it to me. Do you know what I mean? I want you to be appreciative, but it's looking all very well for next year, as far as I can tell.
Last one on YouTube, then Instagram, then Facebook. Zeph Site asking, hello Paul and Shay, hope you're well. My ex-boyfriend seemed to be really upset when he called me today. Is there anything he wants to tell me?
Zep, curious question really when you think about it. I'm probably missing you, and it's an awkward conversation to have, and I think that's what it is. I think he can't handle the fact that he's lost you. So that's what the awkwardness was. Okay, Zip.
Okay, Cowboy Girl asking, hi Paul, I'd like to know if I try and get pregnant this year, will it be successful?
Cowboy, we've answered that, sweetheart.
No, I think that was Fierce.
No, we answered Cowboy Girl before.
Okay.
You know we've answered you before. It's probably after August if you try, Cowboy Girl. So write that down, please. After August.
Okay. Ria asking, hello. Sir, please tell me why close people left me.
Why close people left you? Did they die or did they just move? It's a bit of a vague question. If they've left you, you think there's something wrong with you? Is it you think... Are you talking about lovers leaving you? Perhaps they're just, they weren't the right people for you. That's what I want to say. That's it. I don't think there's anything wrong with you, sweetheart. All right. Okay. But, some relationships are short. Some are longer. Some are overseas, in a foreign country. But I don't think there's anything wrong with you.
Okay, and then I'm going to make this the final question from Kelly.
Who?
Kelly.
How do you spell that?
Kelly asks, my daughter Melissa would like to know if Joe is going to go back to work or if she should move on.
Okay, Kelly. Melissa. This guy is a lazy son of a gun. Can I say that? Son of a gun. I think he's a manipulator. If I'm too much, just switch me off. I think he's a manipulator. I think he's wrapped Melissa around his little finger. I think he's put on weight. He's got more chance of becoming president than getting a job, because he's too picky. He's too, oh, I won't do this. Oh, I can't do that. I'll break a nail. I'll break a sweat. I think he's just breaking wind. Can I say it like that? If he were my son or daughter's boyfriend, I wouldn't open the door. So the only chance is if he's got an office job where everybody does everything for him and he does nothing but just sit there. That's his ideal job for the knowledge and all the intelligence he possesses. Now, I don't know where that job exists, but certainly not on this planet. He might get something in August, but it will be for a week. Kelly, I'm sorry. This is the way I feel. And if it's hurt your daughter, Melissa, I do apologize, but man, I don't like him. Don't like him. He's lazy. Sorry. Can we go home?
We can go home.
Thank you, folks. Thank you for your questions. If you did want to make an appointment, then do so. I do this full time. It should be on the screen, the number. And that's just for appointments. It's not 12 o'clock at night saying, what does my sister think of me? All right? It's for appointments only. Anyway, I wanted to say your prayers, wash your hands.